Well, hi everybody. It's a good Saturday evening. We've been working hard on Friday and all day today to keep our campers going nicely. You can see the campsite is full. Once again this weekend, we always get sort of full on weekends and a bit empty during the week these days. But we've had quite a good day. We've been sort of working through. There's been only, well, one massive blockage in the Elsan chemical toilet because some naughty person has been putting baby wipes and untreated toilet down the Elsan point. Now, if you're in a caravan, you know about caravan toilets. You're supposed to put that sort of Elsan toilet chemical into the cassette. Now, the way to do that is you're supposed to put, I think, about half a litre water in, and then 125 mils of the either blue or the green chemical into that. Now, what that does, it treats whatever you put in there and breaks down any solid matter so that it flows nicely down the toilet, and it sort of freshens up the smell. Now, if you're not into buying those chemicals because you've got a caravan and you just don't want to spend the money on the chemicals, what that doesn't break down any solids, doesn't help the thing to flow, and it clogs up Elsan point. So if you're out there and you've got a caravan and you're one of those people that don't use toilet chemicals, please do start to think about what that does to people like me. I had it was about 2 gallons, I think, must have been, well, or even 4 or 5 gallons of but pretty much raw sewage in water form with all the unimaginables in it, that I had to stuff a sort of drain rod down to try and clear through the Elsan point. And that's how I know naughty people were putting baby wipes in. Lord knows what else they put in there, but I'm sort of getting used to the stink these days, which is a really bad thing. Didn't think I ever would, but I am. Not great and not a nice subject to talk about, but this is a message for all you caravanners out there that don't use chemicals. Naughty, naughty, naughty. But everybody on the campsite's happy. Things are going well. Children are playing. Had to have a word with a few children last night because it was about 10:15 and they were still climbing up swings and climbing frames and screaming, and they know jolly well our quiet time is 10 o'clock. So I had to send them home to their caravans last night. One mother that was there came over and thanked me. She said, "Oh, thank goodness you've said that. I didn't want to take my child out of the group." Because she didn't want to be a horrible mother to take her only child home out of a group of about 5 or 6 that are congregated in the playground. But so I was glad to help out in that way and be the horrible ogre that was the go home warden. Anyway, I do have quite a bit of a joke with the kids around, and I always tell them that they're not supposed to have too much fun. And I start those conversations by asking the children, "How much fun are you having, kids? Are you having a lot of fun? What's the score out of 10? And they all say, "Oh, we're having great fun." I said, "Well, is it 8 out of 10 or?" Yeah, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Right, okay. We only allow children to have a maximum of 8 out of 10 fun. So you're not allowed to have any more if it's 8. If it's 10, you've had too much." They sort of get the joke eventually. They look a bit shocked at first, but they do get the joke eventually, and they quite enjoy the bit of fun. But there you are. I've just sort of finished and locked up the office and taken rubbish up to the crusher. Working a bit late, it's nearly 7 o'clock. Wendy, in the meantime, has taken Pippin up to the nice dog walking field to take Pippin for a walk. I am about to crack open a bottle of wine. I was looking over that way, I thought it might be down there. Yeah, it might be. I think I've got it there. I think it is. I can't quite see it. It's a nice little bottle of red, which I'll be opening this evening. Having that, and not sure what I'm having for tea. I don't know, whatever we've got kicking around. Haven't been real good shopping lately. Got a few things in the fridge and in the freezer. So, but that's been our day. Been a sort of busy day, a bit of a funny day, because the weather's been a bit weird. That's why I started with my sunglasses on, because the sun was bright, but then it's clouded over. It probably looks quite bright in the background. You can see the grey sky and the black clouds just coming there. You also might see this little blue thing here. Aha, that is one of our windbreaks. A failed project, because it was supposed to be a sort of wraparound thing to keep Pippin in, or to let her have a bit of free space without the lead on. Because, you know, we can't really let her off the lead if we're just telling everybody else, put your dog on a lead while you're on the park. That wouldn't be fair. So she has to stay on a lead. But we have seen there's a guy at the top of the campsite who's got a great, now it's sort of a solid sort of dog fence or windbreak, and I'd seen them on leisurewindbreaks.co.uk, but I was a bit put off because they were like £600 to go sort of along the side of the caravan or whatever. But he tells me he's bought his from a company called Coveva, C-O-V-E-V-A. So I'm going to have a look up at those, and I think they're about half that price, so £250, £300, maybe £400 for a big one. And I think that might really do the job. So, and they're extendable and expandable, and they're sort of freestanding. Don't like this windbreak here. Let me just show you. This here is a post, and you see there the yellow sort of guy rope that's going down that way. There's two of those on that end, and there's two on the other end, and there's one each on the middle post. There's a lot of guy roping going on just to keep a little blooming windbreak up. Do you know what, when I bought those windbreaks, I didn't really investigate them too much. I thought windbreaks hammered into the ground. How wrong you can be. Anyway, on that bombshell, I think I'll call that it for today's vlog, and wish you all a happy evening. Apart from one other thing. Now, there's a big apology and a big shout out to the very same people, Buzz and Kelly, one of our long-term viewers. I didn't know until Buzz said a couple of videos ago, we've watched you from the very first one, and you've never mentioned our names. Buzz, Kelly, we love you. Keep watching, keep commenting. You have been commenting more lately. Love that. Really glad you're enjoying the vlogs, and I hope that we can continue to entertain. Buzz and Kelly, a special thank you to you, and see you later to everybody else. Bye bye for now.